Good morning, it's Lance here for Best Day Ever Mountain Biking, and we're here in 440 Bike Park in southeast Auckland. It's a beautiful sunny day in Auckland, and the bike park's open again for another summer. Unfortunately, during the winter they've done a lot of felling, and so they've had to recreate a lot more tracks. I'm kind of curious as to see what it looks like, and if you're curious too, come join me. Oh, they're looking keen.
Oh, g'day mate.
How's it going, man?
Good man, how you going?
Yeah, that's the one. If I make a video, then I get a free run for the day.
Maybe a free run.
A free run. Alright, we're into Pinkstote. Looks like, well, it's exactly the same as the start of what it used to look like, but it'd be interesting to see what it goes into, I guess. Quite like this little pear-shaped track. It's a sort of a techie track amongst all this flow trails. Better ridden in the dry, I must say. It's quite good today. Well, Pinkstote now comes out into this veld area, and you've got the same choices as last time. You've got Chinese Laundry or Footrot Flats. This time we're heading up Chinese Laundry, following a couple of guys. I'm not quite clearing these jumps at the beginning here, but I reckon a couple of practice runs and they look pretty sweet. It's actually a bit windy, was putting me off a little bit. You'll see in a minute what happens. I go to line up a jump and get a bit of a gust of wind and miss the whole thing.
Whoa, what the?
No harm done though, and
I missed the
you're
track
basically
altogether.
back to the start again. Your other option, if you don't fancy Chinese Laundry, is good old Footrot Flats. Very different to the old one. The old one used to go down to the left, this one goes down to the right. But it's quite a fun, fast, flowy track. Feels quite different, but yeah, good fun.
Well, that was fun. That was fun.
So how'd your first run go?
It's good.
Yeah?
Got a warm up.
You all enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite got a strong brain.
Yeah. So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to try Pink Stoat.
Fair enough.
That family had a great day at 440. That little girl ended up sessioning Pink Stoat all afternoon and absolutely loved it. I know quite a few guys who ride regularly in Auckland who've never been to 440 because they think it's some sort of crazy downhill bike park. But really they've got tracks for all sorts of abilities, and yeah, good for families, even people really who are quite new to mountain biking. Coming down Gum Diggers here, and we're heading over to a new track called No Ruapehu. Probably said that wrong and I've got no idea what it means, but it's a new track. Most of the tracks here are actually just the old tracks that have been remade. This is a brand new track, off camber, techie, just the sort of things I love. Might be a bit more challenging in the wet, but in the dry like today was good fun. Just a shame it's a bit short. After finishing No Ruapehu, did the end of Gum Diggers. Now this is the new section that's out in the open. Got a bit of a log roll thing, which is kind of cool. The tracks are pretty fast and flowy. I do wonder how they're going to hold up if we get a long dry summer, but at the moment they're running pretty sweet.
Let's skate on.
It's all the same, but some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no. It's all the same, you won't take the blame.
This is Ruapehu. It starts off the same as before, but then comes out to the open again.
Nobody's gonna save her, no. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you.
Alright, this is the new Ruapehu link. Well, Ruapehu, I don't know about link. Bit uphill. Woo! Woo!
Now this is G-Bang, which really is out of the open. As I said, it's not finished yet, and you may be wondering what happens if you ride down a track that's not finished. Well, I'll leave you wondering, because I'm not really going to tell you how I got back, but hopefully by the time you come out it will be finished. There still is quite a few tracks to be finished. Well, not a huge amount, but I think Bust and Jeeva needs to redoing. The end of the downhill tracks still needs to be doing, and Pretty Fly isn't open yet, but it won't be long before everything's back up and running. Be another reason to come out and check 440 out one more time.
Nobody's gonna save her, no. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you.
Ruapehu, or the downhill track, is still open at the top, but the bottom bit is not finished yet. So if you want to come down here, you have to roll into, I think it is low carb.
to work. Nicely done.
Low carb rolls out into the open like most of the tracks do at the bottom. In fact, well, all the tracks at the bottom roll out into the open. Not quite as flowy this track. It's a little bit flatter, and the guy in front of me was saying on his downhill bike he was struggling to keep the speed up, but yeah, it might bed in a little bit more and go a bit quicker with time. Well, I'm not sure if you can have a best day ever without my normal Dad's Army crew, but I had a great day here and I met lots of really nice people actually as well. The tracks were great. They've done a lot of work here. They've still got a bit to do, but they were running really fast and really good. Actually surprisingly dry. I thought after all this rain in Auckland they'd be wet, so if you're thinking it's too wet and slippery, just get out here and ride it. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you on the next one.